What does it truly take to become the greatest? Is it talent, hard work, or the unshakable belief that no obstacle is too big? Football has seen many legends, players who dazzled crowds, lifted trophies, and inspired millions, but only a few have transformed the game itself. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of those rare individuals. From a small island in Portugal to the biggest stadiums on the planet, his journey is not just about football. It is about ambition, sacrifice, and an obsession with greatness. This is the story of a boy who refused to accept limits. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, on the Portuguese island of Madeira. Life in Madeira was simple. His father worked as a kitman for a local football club. His mother worked long hours as a cook and cleaner to support the family. Money was always tight. The Ronaldo family lived in a modest home, sharing space and resources. But even in those humble surroundings, one thing stood out: Cristiano's love for football. From the moment he could walk, he had a ball at his feet. He would spend hours playing in the streets with friends. For him, football wasn't just a hobby. It was everything. At just 7 years old, Ronaldo joined his first football club, Andorinha. It was the same club where his father worked as a kitman. Even at this early stage, Ronaldo's competitive nature became obvious. He hated losing. Teammates remember that if the team lost a game, Ronaldo would sometimes cry. Not because he was weak, but because he cared so deeply about winning. Soon, his talent became impossible to ignore. He was faster than most players his age, more skillful, more determined, and before long, he moved to a bigger club in Madeira called Nacional. This was the first step towards something much bigger. He left Madeira alone. He moved to Lisbon to join the youth academy of Sporting CP. For a young boy, it was a massive change, a new city, a new environment, and no family nearby. At first, life in Lisbon was incredibly hard. Other kids sometimes made fun of his accent. He felt lonely and homesick. But Ronaldo had made a promise to himself. He would succeed, no matter what it took. He had a heart condition called tachycardia. His heart would beat dangerously fast. It threatened his football career. Surgery was required. For a young player chasing his dream, it was terrifying. One mistake could end everything. Thankfully, the surgery was successful. And incredibly, just weeks later, Ronaldo returned to training, more determined than ever. In 2003, Sporting played a friendly match against Manchester United. That night changed Ronaldo's life forever. He was only 18. But his performance stunned everyone. His speed, skill, and confidence were extraordinary. Manchester United players reportedly told their manager after the match, "We have to sign that kid." That manager was Sir Alex Ferguson. And soon after, Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Manchester United. Moving to England was another huge challenge. The Premier League was faster and more physical than anything Ronaldo had experienced. At first, he struggled. Defenders targeted him. Critics said he was too flashy, too selfish. But Ronaldo listened carefully to the advice of Sir Alex Ferguson. He worked harder than ever. He built his strength, improved his finishing, and slowly, he transformed into a complete player. By the 2007-2008 season, he had become unstoppable, scoring 42 goals in a single season, winning the Premier League, winning the Champions League, and claiming his first Ballon d'Or. This is big achievement for Ronaldo. In 2009, Ronaldo made another historic move. He joined Real Madrid CF for a world record transfer fee. Expectations were enormous. But Ronaldo didn't just meet them. He shattered them. Season after season, he broke scoring records. His rivalry with Lionel Messi became one of the greatest in sports history. Together, they pushed each other to unbelievable heights. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo scored over 450 goals. He won 4 Champions League titles with the club and cemented his place among football's greatest players. For many years, critics said Ronaldo couldn't win with the Portuguese national team. But in 2016, everything changed. Portugal reached the final of the European Championship. Ronaldo started the match. But early in the game, he suffered an injury. He couldn't continue. Despite the pain, he stayed on the sidelines, encouraging his teammates, leading them like a coach. And in the end, Portugal won. It was the nation's first major international trophy. In 2018, Ronaldo surprised the football world again. He left Real Madrid and joined Juventus FC. Many wondered if he could still dominate in a new league. But once again, he proved the doubters wrong. He continued scoring goals, winning titles, and inspiring teammates. Later in his career, Ronaldo returned briefly to Manchester United before beginning a new chapter with Al Nassr FC. His move helped bring global attention to football in Saudi Arabia. Even in his late 30s, Ronaldo continues to perform at an elite level. His dedication to fitness and discipline remains legendary. What truly makes Cristiano Ronaldo special? His mindset. He trains harder than almost anyone. He studies his body, maintains strict diets, sleeps strategically for recovery. Every detail matters. His success is not an accident. It is the result of relentless discipline. Throughout his career, Ronaldo has broken countless records. He is one of the highest goal scorers in football history. He has won multiple Ballon d'Or awards, 5 Champions League titles, and numerous league championships. But beyond trophies and statistics, his influence goes much deeper. He inspired an entire generation of players. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is more than a sports story. It is a story about belief, about never accepting limits. From a young boy in Madeira to one of the most famous athletes on earth. His journey reminds us that greatness is not given. It is earned. Through sacrifice, through discipline, through an unbreakable desire to be the best. And that is why Cristiano Ronaldo will always be remembered as one of football's greatest legends.
Listen. You want a clean start? Then something has to die. The ends in the beginning, that ain't mystic talk. The structure, this pattern, this pressure ain't chalk. You start from conditions, not there, not void. You carry the seed of the thing you deploy. Fear at the start, fear at the end. Win at the start, lose a friend. Idealize first, disappoint later. Build it on defense, you'll meet the crater. The seed holds a tree, don't act surprised. The root was mapped when you chose the eyes.